at Opentrons with
Kinnari
Kinnari.
Watson.
And we've been working with Opentrons a little over a year now and doing the IMCStips. The affinity protein purification is one of the application notes that we just released. We also do a buffer exchange. One of the unique features about this Opentrons Flex is the ability to process 96 samples at once, and then start from crude protein samples and then process all the way through and then do a buffer exchange to get it into the formulation of choice.
So I'm really excited to talk to you today about a lot of the features on the Opentrons Flex and compatibility with the IMCStips. You mentioned our 96 head pipette, which is really exciting because it really lends itself really easily to the efficiency of using the tips for the cleanups and speed, meeting the speed of the tips and all these amazing features of them, not requiring heating and all of these other things to make a really efficient and scalable process. So first, I'll bring you up top to the Opentrons Flex HEPA UV module. So, maintaining sterility as well as decontaminating between runs. You have a lot of options there. Of course, we have a waste chute on this unit to meet the needs of getting rid of those tips and the usage of those consumables. So that's really important to us as well, to really be accessible to different assays that the customer wants to run. So I can definitely also mention the gripper. It's sort of an unsung hero, but it is a really critical feature of the Flex that really allows us to fully automate all of these processes, whether on the magnetic module, whether it's for tip placement or covering of plates. The gripper is the feature that's actually stitching this functionality together so that we have really fully automated end-to-end solutions, especially for a lot of those purification protocols.
We also want to cover the programming language. It's not some proprietary system that software that's built and associated with Opentrons Flex, but more open access. That's
absolutely, yeah. We're not called Opentrons for no reason. We really pride ourselves on being open access. So we have a protocol library where you can see different protocols that have been developed by our internal team, by customers, by reagent partners. We have so much accessible to our users to really create a community of people that are using the platform. Additionally, there are really cool tools for adapting and developing protocols from scratch. So we have the protocol designer. We also have an AI tool that's for adapting and creating protocols that's been really popular. It came out of beta at the last SLAS conference, and it's been over 20,000 protocols have been developed since then.
So again, a very small footprint, 12 deck space, and sufficient to do a batch of 96 without the hotels or the stackers. But once you add these components, then imagination's the limit.
It really is. Yeah, the sky's the limit here. Real estate in the lab is so critical. So we endeavor to be a platform that can fit into almost any lab and the standard lab bench, and we're still maintaining that even with such a fully equipped platform like this here.